Hi, I'm Andrew Simpson with Ether Automation, and in this video, I'm going to show you very quickly, very briefly, why you should take a look at Zoho One for your business needs. So you may be using a variety of software, right? You might be using QuickBooks for your invoicing, for your inventory. You might be using MailChimp for email campaigns, SMS, Hootsuite to send out your social media campaigns. I'm going to go through a couple of the softwares in Zoho One in that bundle and show you kind of the software it replaces if you're using another software. So I'm going to start by just sharing my screen and to give you a quick overview here. Hopefully I'm sharing the right screen. Otherwise, this is going to be a very short video. So if you're familiar with any of my videos, you'll see that this is my Tesla account. And in Tesla, there is my Tesla contact, which of course is gone. But you should be familiar with Zoho CRM. This is your standard CRM. It's their flagship product. It's comparable to any CRM in the market. I'd say it's actually better than most CRMs in the market. If you want someone else's opinion, you can ask Forbes, which in 2022 ranked it the #1 CRM in the market. They've tied it with Salesforce. This beats softwares like MS Dynamics or Hootsuite, not Hootsuite, HubSpot. It outranked HubSpot, Sugar CRM, et cetera, et cetera. So you should be aware of this, especially if you watched my channel before. But I want to go over some of the other softwares in Zoho One. So one of the ones is Zoho Campaigns. There's also another product that they have called Marketing Automation. These are very similar products, but I'm going to talk about Campaigns simply because it's easier to compare against other products in the market already. So if you're using something like MailChimp or Aweber, this is the software that Zoho has that is equivalent to that. Within it, we can have our lists. We can sync lists from other services to this. We can create campaigns or autoresponders, right? This should be very familiar if you're used to marketing automations with email, right? So an email campaign that goes out when someone signs up to a form, or something that happens every year, maybe Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, Happy Hanukkah, whatever. Things can go out on certain dates. Anyways, this should be very familiar. The other tool it has is this thing called a workflow, which I'm going to create a quick workflow or show you a quick workflow. I'm going to use this template here. You can just drag and drop a specific sequence of emails that you want. This is a relatively new feature to the market. I think there are a few other softwares that have something similar. But if you know what you're doing in marketing, this is the tool to use, right? So if you're looking at MailChimp, MailChimp's $22. This is included in your Zoho One subscription. So yeah, after Zoho Campaigns, you're going to want to take a look at Zoho Social. And I have another tab open. This is, again, included in your Zoho One subscription. So this is comparable to Hootsuite as a product. So we can connect all these social medias, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, most importantly, TikTok, right? There's a lot of other social media products that don't integrate into TikTok. And Zoho Social does. So if you work in social media, if your business is social media centric, a lot of product companies need this. This is a really good product for you. I can't skip it. I'm also not going to connect it on our demo account. But one of the things you can do inside Zoho Social is you can link the comments on any of your social media channels to a contact or lead in your CRM. This way you know who's ordered, and if these are complaints about products or if they're endorsing a product, and you can reward your customers for their activity on social media, talking about your product next time they purchase. Again, this is not out of the box for a lot of other softwares, but in Zoho One, it's included. It's part of your subscription. You can just integrate social media into your sales channels. It's very simple. So with the two of these products, right, if you're going to get Hootsuite and MailChimp, right, that's going to be around $72 a month per user. In Zoho One, it's included in your $45 per user per month price. That price may change in the future, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Next one down I want to talk about is actually the Zoho Finance suite of products, right? So in Canada, it's very, very popular for businesses to use QuickBooks. Accountants really like QuickBooks just because they're used to it. But all the same features in QuickBooks, you can actually use inside Zoho Books and Zoho Inventory, right? These two softwares are linked on the back end. So the products you have in Zoho Books are already there in Zoho Inventory for the inventory count. So any of the same features is in Zoho Books. We can look at the items, right? Individual items, inventory adjustments. If we're in inventory, you can also look at composite items or item groups. You know, if you have various accounts in your business, you can link purchases or sales to chart of accounts. Again, this is very common or standard for bookkeeping software. Again, you can track your sales, your customers, your quotes, your payments, recurring payments, retainers, credit notes. If you are a bookkeeper, this should be standard. You should be saying, well, duh, and I agree with you. All the stuff you need for bookkeeping and accounting within a business is standard inside Zoho Books and a lot of other softwares, but it's included in your Zoho One subscription. So you're saving $16 per user per month just by using the existing software you get in Zoho One. So that's a big deal for a lot of businesses, right? You know, $16 may not seem like a lot, but when you have 4 people in finance, right, and plus you need 2 additional salespeople to double check these things, it gets expensive very quickly. So it's included in Zoho One, both of these. Next thing I want to talk about is collaboration, right? So if you're a modern business, you probably had to deal with the whole COVID thing, you know, working remote. So you need a way to talk with your team, talk with your customers, share files, et cetera, et cetera. So typically people will look at Slack as a comparison to talk with your team online. Zoho One includes Cliq, right? CLIQ. Anything you can do in Slack, you can do in Cliq as well. It integrates into your other Zoho One tools. So at the bottom of your Zoho CRM, you have the same chats you would have in Cliq. So it's integrated across your entire platform already, and it's included. So Slack is $7.25 per user per month. You know, if you have 10 employees, that's $72 a month. It's included in Zoho One, so it's no additional cost for those users. You can call, both audio call or video call, as well as share your screens. So it's all there in Zoho Cliq. The other thing that a lot of businesses look at is sharing files. So often with a small business, this will be Dropbox. Sometimes it's Google Drive. In Zoho, you have Zoho Workdrive. Out of the box with Zoho One comes with 5 terabytes, I think it is 5 terabytes of file storage. So anything you would ever need to store is out of the box included in your Zoho One subscription. So this saves you about $10 per user per month as compared to Dropbox. Again, if you are looking at all these solutions and thinking, hey, well, how much is the total we would save just by moving our existing softwares to the Zoho One equivalent? Based on what we talked about today on this call, marketing, you know, we've got your Hootsuite and your MailChimp, you're saving $72. In terms of sales, if you're going with CRM in HubSpot right now, and you may be using, a low-code application builder like Bubble. So if you're using those, you want to switch those over, you're going to save $115 per user per month. That's a big savings if you have 10 employees. In terms of finance, switching over from QuickBooks, you're saving about $16 a month. And then in terms of collaboration, you're saving about $18 a month by switching to Zoho One. So the savings is, by my calculation, about $150, $160 per user per month. So for a 10 company or 10 employee business, you're saving $1,500 every month, right? Which over the year is actually a whole new employee just by switching some software. It's crazy. So I hope this video was very helpful. If you have any other questions about some Zoho equivalents that are included in Zoho One, just shoot me a quick email. My information is in the description of this video. See you in the next video.